Richards. And it's done in at the small forward position. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
You're right. What a performance. Hey, Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. And another Kevin Durant, is the most decorated member of the Suns star trio. KD says, I believe in this team and we believe in one another. I like our chemistry. Not just the three of us, but our whole team. Our coaching staff is doing a great job. I'm not promising anything, but I like our chances against anybody. Kevin, they certainly have the talent.
David, indeed they do. You know, you talk about a foundational piece. To start his career, Devin Booker toiled through, what, Doris, a half a decade of losing in Phoenix.
It was all of that, Kevin, but what I admired most is through all of that losing, he never stopped working. And the losing never stopped bothering him. He never got comfortable with it. Now, all of a sudden, other players see his talent. They want to join him, and it's a much more competitive basketball team.
James against Dunn. James absorbing hits on the crowd.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
This guy is never afraid to take it to the rim. Sometimes that means up and over at Bradley Beal.
Passes to Nash. On the wing, James. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Over to the left wing. KD against Vanderbilt. It's hauled in by the Suns.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
A drive by Beal. And finished off by Beal.
Well, this is part of the agility that Bradley Beal possesses, right? Deck it, get by the defender, make the drive look easy. Beautiful.
Doncic passes to Hachimura. Count it. Hachimura's got 6 here in this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Phoenix calls timeout. Greg in the process to bring in all their stars. The Suns don't have a lot of ways to add players in the near future.
Yeah, they don't control their draft picks for the next few years. That was part of the price for Beal and Durant. They'll have to be very shrewd to add rotation pieces to help them win.
Connect, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. And then for Phoenix, Bol. He's checked in for Nick Richards. Grayson Allen comes in for Bradley Beal. And Jones subbed in for Devin Booker. Bol against Hachimura. Bol kicks to Allen. Hachimura grabs the miss. Lakers lead by 11. Down low. Here's James. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. LeBron's got 13.
One of those nights where opposing coaches just shake their head. LeBron has taken over.
The Lakers with the rebound. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Doncic gets it to go inside.
Well, the tight handle allows Luka Doncic to make the pretty move off the bounce.
Jones against Doncic. Pass to Allen. There's 1:17 left to play here in the third. And Bol wide open. He shoots. Phoenix no good that time either. LA's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. And here's Nash outside. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Vanderbilt's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Hachimura comes in for Connect. Nash is checked in for Austin Reeves. And Doncic is subbed in for Vincent. A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Bull. Dunn comes in for Royce O'Neal. Beal's checked in for Allen. And it's Booker in for Jones. In at forward for him, it's James and Hachimura. Nash is out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Vanderbilt in at the center position. That's the Laker 5.
You often hear the phrase franchise player. When you think about Luka Doncic and the amount he controls the action, the MVP level play, he is the true definition of it.
It's hard to believe, but Luka Doncic is still in his mid-20s. Doris, does he even have a ceiling?
That is the question, Kevin, and I'm not sure he does, because in the first part of his career, he's been all NBA consistently, and we're talking first team multiple times. He's averaged over 30 in a season. I don't think there is a ceiling, Kevin.
Fades and shoots. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got his 5th assist in this one. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Suns moving the ball around. Here's Richards. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
How about the burst in that first step, just right to the rim?
Pass to Vanderbilt. LeBron James on the wing. Vanderbilt the pass to Nash. To the middle. And James gets it to go.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Booker dishes to Dunn. Back to Booker. Here's Richards. Outside, Beal. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Nash outside. Over Beal. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. 14 points for Nash.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
LeBron kicks to Vanderbilt. Lets it go. And it's Durant with the rebound.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot. Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
To the paint. Here's LeBron. Got a piece of it, and he gets it back. Vanderbilt kicks to Doncic. There's the triple. The rebound by Richards. Richards got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Lakers.
And as one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so with this, they'll end up with their 2nd win on the year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for LeBron.
Boy, I think he made his presence felt in the paint more than anywhere else. This guy's rebounding numbers were outstanding. He controlled the glass.
Free throw, good, Booker. GA, when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 70 in a game, amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Vanderbilt. Goodwin comes in for James. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Nash. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Doncic.
Booker, not the guy you want to foul, gentlemen. This guy is one of the best from the stripe there is in the game.
Back to Vincent. Milton on top. Allen defending. The shot's good for Milton.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
No good from Booker. Milton with it. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They poured out a dominant showing in front of the crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Alden, this is Kevin Harlan along with our
Whether your NBA 2K25 experience started at launch or around the holidays, you might be surprised to find you have My Career or My Team rewards, even if you're playing the mode for the very first time.
Right. You've been earning season rewards for My Career and My Team no matter which mode you're hooping in.
Maybe you've been a rising star in My Career on the road to legend and you haven't started up in My Team. Well, now is a great time to claim.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. And this is Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. Now the starting group for the Sacramento Kings. DeRozan and Murray in at the forward spots. Zach LaVine out there with Malik Monk. And it's Sabonis in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Vanderbilt, your small and power forwards. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then it's Rui Hachimura, and it's Nash in at the 2. And these teams just getting out of the starting blocks on the season.
Funny, BA, because teams whose results last year finished off in places they thought they could have pushed themselves a little further tend to come out with a little bit more focus. And the sooner you can get to being sharp in the early part of the season, the more wins that you pile up. And that kind of confidence can really, really carry you a long way.
Vanderbilt, the pass to Doncic. Back to Vanderbilt. To the left side wing. Here's Nash. Buries it from 3. Now LaVine. Sabonis outside. Pass to DeRozan. James with the block. And out of bounds. Sacramento will have it.
Team's ball.
And so it's LaVine with it. He brings it up for Sacramento. It's a three-point game. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Thanks, guys. The Kings were not complacent this summer. They have added all-star DeMar DeRozan in a sign and trade. He brings even more firepower to an offense that was already among the league's best. In the loaded Western Conference, the Kings knew they had to make moves to stay in the fight. DeRozan is one of the biggest signings in Kings franchise history, guys.
A tremendous addition. Shams, thanks for the update. Now Los Angeles with it. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Sacramento this season.
Winning the season series last year in a battle of middle-of-the-pack teams. I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
Well, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that. It's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
A jump ball has been called.
So it's Los Angeles now. Pass to Vanderbilt. Over to the left wing. James passes to Vanderbilt. Clock at 6. Shoots from 12. Again, the Lakers.
Well, a good start here. That's Trey for Trey, and that's Spanish for 3.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. Keegan Murray came up during our conversation, and he remarked, Murray is just a classic wing. He has length, he can shoot it, he defends well. I really like his game, and I told our team to pay extra attention to him on both ends. High praise for Murray.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. And that one drops for him. Doncic has got his second bucket on the night.
Now their offense is rolling. A perfect start. 4 of 4 so far.
Timeout called. Sacramento. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
That's a game they know they probably could have won. And had a few more things gone their way, they would have.
Maybe should have. The score doesn't indicate just how well they competed in that game. For the majority of it, they look like the better team.
Now here's DeRozan. Coming off a 31-point game against Minnesota. To stop the run. James with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 9. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Some changes for Los Angeles. Finney Smith checked in for Hachimura. Connect comes in for Vanderbilt. And Austin Reeves is subbed in for Luka Doncic. Here's Lyles.
2 minutes remain in the first. 2 minutes.
Back to Levine. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. James outside to the right side. Pass to Reeves. To the inside. Finney Smith laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Who poked away. Levine passes to Valanciunas. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
And the Lakers making a change here. Vincent's checked in. Fultz, he's checked in for the Kings. Completely new group for the Lakers. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Sabonis, he's checked in for Valanciunas. Murray comes in for Lyles. DeMar DeRozan's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Monk in for Fultz. Here's Goodwin. The rebound by Murray.
I don't know what happened there. That was an easy 2 points that he just threw away.
Well, Brent, in his short career, Keegan Murray has shown flashes of stardom.
Yeah, and I think B.A. coming in, the idea was that Keegan Murray is going to be a complimentary wing shooter, and he's shown that he can do just that. He's taking strides as a defender, but his ability to shoot the ball and have confidence this early in his career, that's impressive.
And so in the game for the Kings, the duo inside. It's Murray and Sabonis. Then it's DeMar DeRozan. Then it's Malik Monk. And it's Ellis in at the 2-guard spot. Here's Monk following the score by Los Angeles. DeRozan with the ball. Pass to Murray. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. He shoots. And it's Monk missing.
A nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's Nash. The offensive rebound. Doncic. He's off on the layup. Kings trail by 10. Now here's DeRozan. Hachimura with the defensive effort.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss. That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Ellis' shot is off. Los Angeles leading by 10. And the basket by Hachimura. Hachimura's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Knocked loose. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Ellis. It's deflected.
Hachimura putting the long arms to use.
Here's DeRozan. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. DeMar DeRozan, an impressive scorer who takes relatively few three-point shots.
Yeah, the arc is not his primary focus. He'd rather pick you apart in the mid-range, but he does it so consistently that the points pile up quick.
LeBron, he's checked in for Los Angeles. The Kings also with a sub. Zach LaVine, he's checked in for Ellis.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Here's James. Oh, LeBron sending it home.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Kings trail by 12. LaVine passes to Murray.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Doncic has got 4 rebounds in the game. Hachimura finds Doncic. No good on the triple. 1:46 left in the first half. Here's LaVine. Oh, Zach LaVine. Big time dunk.
So good at getting elevated. LaVine rises up and hammers it down.
Knocks it loose. LaVine with a steal. Here's the break. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Monk for 3. Rebound, the Lakers. Vanderbilt's got 4 rebounds now. Hachimura, the pass to Nash. Sinks the tray. Nash has got 6. Timeout called. Sacramento.
Oh my, their coach does not look happy, and I can guess why. Their interior defense has been struggling.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
So both and a pretty tightly contested game here as we
end of the first half. For the score, your Lakers 30, the Kings 27.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Boy, Zach LaVine has been sensational.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
LeBron and Vanderbilt, your small and power forwards. Then it's Rui Hachimura. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Nash in at the 2. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, one nickname you hear for DeMar DeRozan is the lone mid-ranger. He said you can operate freely in the mid-range. It's like an ocean out there. If you're smart, you can take advantage of the space and pick teams apart. Brian?
He's an expert tactician working in between. Thanks, Allie. Counted from distance. Nash has got his 3rd bucket of the night. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
DeRozan outside. Outside LaVine. 6 on the shot clock. The 3. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Vanderbilt's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Here's Hachimura. And the basket is good. And now an 8-point Laker lead.
The D was there, but Hachimura is used to having to score against some aggressive coverage.
Here's Vanderbilt. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
For Sacramento, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Here's Monk. No points so far. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Valanciunas, he's checked in for Murray. Changes for Sacramento. Murray's checked in for Valanciunas, and Ellis is subbed in for Levine. Taking a look at Sacramento, DeRozan and Murray in at the forward spots. Then it's Malik Monk, then it's Domantas Sabonis, and it's Ellis in at the shooting guard position. The baseline K is on the way. Los Angeles leading by 9. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Pass to Nash. Oh, he tries a 3. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.